The Belém of waters, colors, smells, and tastes. Belém do Pará, on the second Sunday of October, becomes the capital of faith. This is the Belém of Círio de Nazaré. In the air, happiness, emotion, and devotion. The great celebration starts on Saturday with a riverboat procession on the Baía de Guajará, or Guajará Bay, turning the bay into a colorful feast. At night, faith enlightens the streets. Thousands of true believers accompany the Virgin statue up to Igreja de Sé, or the Church of the Sea. Bells toll. It's Sunday. It's Círio's time. The city is decorated to honor the patroness of the Paraenses, the name of local people in Portuguese. In the middle of the crowd, the statue goes on and on, all the way to the basilica, accomplishing the same ritual for over 200 years. A walk of over 5 hours, full of symbolism and sacrifice that astonishes. In each gesture, in each eye glance, you will find gratitude for a favor granted by the Virgin. Around the statue and protecting it, you will find a rope, and grasped to it you will find thousands of people who had made a vow proving their devotion has no limits. Círio is the expression of faith and celebration. It's Christmas time for the Paraenses, the way local people are called. A time when the families get together for lunch around the table that is served right after the procession is over. A copious meal with delicious dishes, pato no tucupi, duck in tucupi, a yellowish manioc sauce, maniçoba, and thousands of different tastes that only Pará possesses. Getting to know Belém in October is to discover the best of our culture. All over the city, an atmosphere of joy and brotherhood. On the squares of Cidade Velha, the old part of town, the evening before Círio, you will find a market with miniature toys that enchant people, and there's never too much enchantment in Belém. Discovering Belém. On the borders of the Guajará Bay, the Portuguese built a fortress named Forte do Castelo. The city grew all around it. Next to it, a Casa das 11 Janelas, the House of 11 Windows, churches, Church of the Sea, Church of Santo Alexandre, and the Sacred Art Museum. Far ahead, the Vero Peso Market is amazing with its variety of fruits, herbs, and seafoods. A few steps away, Estação das Docas. Dock Station, the old port's warehouses, became a modern complex for leisure and cultural events. On Praça da República, República Square, the power of history vibrates at the Teatro da Paz Theater, an imponent symbol of the wealthy rubber days. Imponent is the word to describe the old governor's residence that is today the Parque da Residencia, or Residence Park, an oasis of peace in the middle of town. New life also for the old São José Presidio, now named São José Liberto, freed São José. A display window for the wealthiness of Parás gems and jewels. In other public places, we can see the Amazon's riches, its animals and plants still untouched. The old Museu Paraense Emílio Gilde Museum, and Bosque Rodrigues Alves, a piece of the jungle, putting some green onto the city's landscape. A sparkling landscape in October with a very sunny time in Belém, inviting us to bathe on the pleasant beaches of Mosqueiro. Visiting Belém is a marvelous experience, and it can become even better if you discover other enchantments that make Pará the Amazon's masterpiece. In the mouth of the Amazon River, you will find Marajó Island. Landscape here varies from prairies to rainforests to beautiful ocean and river beaches. Fauna and flora are exuberant, and birds' flight sprinkle colors all over the green jungle. In the swamps, the buffalo's docility echoes how peaceful the life is in Marajó. Santarém lives under the sign of waters. The clay-colored waters of the Amazon River encounters the crystal-clear waters of the Tapajós River and run together for miles without mixing. The dark waters of the Arapiuns River, with its endless beaches of white sand, and also Alter do Chão, a place where the powerful Tapajós River designs an absolutely gorgeous landscape. Visit Belém and discover Pará in October is to become enchanted by the force of faith, by the nature and culture of the masterpiece of the Amazon.
O carimbo não morreu, está de volta outra vez. O carimbo